Hi guys, and welcome back to JKT Gaming. I'm your hostess, the mostest Muffa or Bun. It is day 15 technically because my flu came back and kicked my ass into next week and back. I was dead, I was gone. It's finally mostly gone, it's just like, I'm still full of goop. What are we building? A bakery! Oh thank god, something small and easy. We can do a bakery. We can do a bakery almost out of any block we got. Give me something nice. Give me something good for a baker. Oh, oak. Good old oak. We can do that. That's doable. This is a wholly doable build. I like it. And it's something nice to have on our main road here that goes into the square. First, I'm gonna raise a lot of the dirt. Let's raise that dirt on rock and roll. So more than likely, the road will raise around it. I'm not sure how high, but more than likely there'll still be stairs up this. So I'm deciding what I want. I'm going to do logs, all logs. The whole outside is logs. The main part of the building is stripped, with the corners being, well, not stripped. We're also going to make this kind of like a funny little shape. It's a T, but a very off-center T. So we've got our front area, our front little building that's going to be the shop. The whole back area will be like the actual bakery. And I'm also going to put a door in the back somewhere for back deliveries of like flour, anything. And we're going oak on oak on oak with some andesite. Because I like andesite. We've come to this fruition. I really like andesite. It's in a lot of the builds. It comes back a lot. It didn't come back in the manor though, surprisingly. At least not that I can recall. Oh yeah, we've got some nice spruce doors. I think they're nice. And I do want to do I guess a fake wall. So the employees that are selling the actual baked goods will be against this nice spruce wall with a back door in it, so you can't willy-nilly walk into the kitchen. And we've got a nice big andesite counter. And I'm gonna put some barrels here. This is gonna be where most of our goods are. And I was playing with the trapdoors there. I decided to leave them alone. And here's our main kitchen in this corner. So I've got some smokers. I'm trying to play with a middle island table, and I don't know where I want it. Let's put it there for now. It's nice. I've got smokers and furnaces. We've got a lot of baked goods. We've got cakes. We've got our basic breads. We've got pie. I think that's really it, is cakes, pie, and bread. There's probably more, but those are the ones that I can think of right now. But, yeah, we got our stairs because we need a little employee lounge. And then our mass storage area will also be up here. So, excess goods. Probably not the smartest to have this in an attic, especially stuff like excess goods being flour. Heaps and heaps of flour. But it is what it is. Now, I am adding some lights. We need lights. And they are really low-hanging lights. So I do again do this little slab sticking out we saw in the guest room of the manor. Now, deciding what to do with this back door, I decided to make a little carpeted awning. I thought about trapdoors again, but I decided I wanted carpet. It was just a nice little splash of color on the back door. And then I'm also filling in this wall. I did add a window because, at least for me, when I go to Cobb's, which I don't go to very often anymore, I love to look into that windowed area back room because some of them do have this lovely little window where you can see them baking, and I think that's really cool. The one in the store or in the mall that I usually go to sadly does not have this, but you can see into like 90% of the kitchen anyway just from the counter. I do also have a front window with a cake in the window because we gotta have a windowed cake. It's the rules. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. I just have to follow them. But even though I do make most of them anyway. So I did raise this up because I remembered our roof problem in the manor. So I did make sure to bring it up a few before I'm going to start the roof. And then I'm also cuffing off the ceiling in the front room because I don't want to see the roof in the front. It's supposed to be in a nice pretty shop. I don't want to see that. So let's raise this up. We've got our lovely... I didn't do outside accents on the wall this time because I want this to be a really simple bakery. I want this tiny. I do want a fake wall. I was thinking of putting a chimney in for all the, my brain died. I am still very sick. I'm a lot better, just not great. I do want to put a chimney in. I just said Lemon's here. I say hi, Lemon. But I did realize halfway through doing this that there's just too many smokers and furnaces. It's just too wide of an area and the chimney would look really funny, so I didn't even start it beyond making this half wall. So we got our lounge area. This is kind of where the bakers get to sit. They take a load off, or you know, people working in the front can come up here. So we go around front. We've now got our little front house, and I need to prove myself essentially after messing up the roof so badly on the manor. It does still look okay. It just makes me mad because I can see all the little blemishes on it. So to prove myself, we're gonna do a similar style roof the way it should have been with stairs. So it's going to be connected essentially. It's gonna be a nice continuous thing. So we're gonna do this back one first. And then we'll come along the front and do that. The front of house with the main cookhouse all in one loop. So it will connect. I'm also trying to fix these trapdoors. My god, they're a pain in the ass, this fake wall. Part of me debated on just destroying the whole thing. And realizing there was no real easy way to do this unless I destroyed the stair I already put in. There we go. I hate it. But it's done now. And I'm okay. Got our lanterns in. I do make sure it's all lit up inside as well. We can't have things spawning in our little bakery. It's too cute. But for the back of house, we aren't putting anything. There's nothing really stopping the roof. Up here you can see right into the roof. Pretty sure when it's nighttime this roof will light up because it's not solid blocks. So stairs aren't a solid block, they are a semi-transparent block, so you can see through them. And it's not even proper, it's like a lighting glitch problem. See, look, I feel better. Look at that nice angled curve of it going up. I feel justified now, and I can live my life in peace. Perfect. Look at that. I did come back and do some of the outside later as well. So we got a sign. We've got our lovely back house, very blank. It's just got a lantern in the awning. We've got some flowers on the side with moss to light it up, and a little bench outside so people can watch the baking in process. There we go. We've got our counters. We've got our cakes displayed. I put oak trapdoors just so that we'd have almost every kind of oak thing, except I think the only oak item we're missing really is a door and a button. Look at that. It's our main storage for all the ingredients we need right away. And also a little chest down there underneath the stairs for the cooks. There is that random corner bit up here in the lounge. And I did add some glowberries in here just to make this a little bit cooler. Look at that. Main storage, lounge, got a big fridge, quote unquote big fridge. It's no icebox. There we go. That's essentially our little bakery. It's very small, very cute, very quaint. It's fantastic. Let's look at that in Sphax. Where once again, moss just doesn't fit. Now, logs in Sphax are a little weird looking. They're nice one at a time, but when you get them layered like this together, they look a little weird. We also have encountered the problem where trapdoors are all upside down. Everything's upside down. I can't help it. There's no helping us. Andesite also has a really nice, kind of reminds me of like actual cobblestone walls where it's got the grout in between, the lighter gray. We've got our little lounge with our false wall, our big storage area, and our stock fridge, and the glowberries. I did make sure to bone meal some of them so they are lit up this time. Look at that. I think this is just a nice little bakery. I wish I could place pies like I can place cakes, even if they would just be decorative. That would be fantastic. got our back-of-house bakery. Look at that. It's fantastic in my point of view. Alacrity. Again, just the outside of everything looks pretty on the outside in Alacrity. It's a very extreme nature medieval mod in my point of view. Deep slate tiles, fantastic roof tiles. Look really good against the oak. I'm so glad they look so nice against the oak. I don't like how some of those blocks just don't look right anymore, but they still actually managed to pull itself together. The oak trapdoors are fantastic. Spruce looks great. Look at that. Wood looks so good in this pack. Why can't the other blocks? Like, some of the blocks look great and some of them look like shit. Look at our furnaces. Actual cooking utensils. Actual cauldrons. It's great. Alright, let's check our little seating area. It's nice, it's fantastic. That's just weed now. We're growing weeds. Why is that one block wrong? What is wrong with that? Block, what's wrong with you? Oh, it's because it's a double trapdoor, or a double slab. Okay. In our main storage. Bakery looks fantastic. It's great. Little outside area is fantastic. It's probably, you know what? Definitely one of my favorites so far is this bakery. Definitely one of my favorites. Let's have another outside view. It's small, it's quaint, it's not overly detailed, but it doesn't need to be. It's just a small little bakery, and our next build is going to be right here out of the back of the bakery beside the rock garden house. I might have to raise it depending on how big this building is going to be, but as I said, I want a road coming out behind the bakery and between those buildings anyway. I don't know if I want to go behind the manor, behind those buildings, beside the manor anymore. I kind of just want that cut off now that it's there. So, we'll have that there in the corner. It might have to come around a bit, who knows. But there's our spawn town. It's fantastic. Look at that. I know we missed quite a few days. I was planning on missing Christmas Day anyway, and maybe Christmas Eve, and maybe 1 or 2 other days where I need to catch up. I took all my days off though because I was sick. So, we'll see you all next time. Bye now.